yearn to deliver a memorable message and wow the audience. Do you want to distinguish yourself from the average speaker? Our speaker, Sarfaraz Nazir, Distinguished Toastmaster, will discuss the lessons he's learned as he's competed in the International Speech Contest. In the International Speech Contest, Sarfaraz has competed at the district level 9 times, taking first place 3 times, second place 3 times, and third place twice. That's 8 trophies in 9 attempts. Sarfaraz has competed against 3 world champions of public speaking. At district conferences, he has shared the stage with 3 other world champions. Please help me welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Sarfaraz Nazir with his speech, My 5-Year Drive from Dallas-Fort Worth to Galveston, Texas. From good to great in speaking.
Friday, June 23, 2000, was one of the most exciting days in my life. I put the car in drive and took off on I-20 and then on to I-45, heading towards Galveston, Texas, for the 2000 World Championship of Public Speaking semifinals, the Region 3 International Speech Contest. I was so involved in the speech that I did not even stop until I got to the south side of Houston. Nature's call. I had to stop. I went to a restroom at the Jack in the Box. The smell that permeated in that restroom, I almost fainted. It appeared that they had not cleaned the restroom in centuries. I did not have enough time to go somewhere else. Picture this. I'm standing in the Jack in the Box restroom, holding my nose with one hand, as you can picture what the other hand is doing, while practicing my speech. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. I wish you were there. I don't mean in the restroom, I mean with me. I left Houston, entered Galveston. I could hear, I could smell, and I could feel the Gulf of Mexico. Having been raised by the Indian Ocean, that made me homesick. Tears began rolling down my cheeks. I realized, Sarfaraz, how far have you come? You were a shy and timid boy. English is not your first language. English is not your second language. English is not your third language. It is your 4th language. You are one step away from the biggest stage, the World Championship of Public Speaking. Then I asked myself, Sarfaraz, how did you get here without a GPS? Most people take 5 hours to drive from Dallas-Fort Worth to Houston. It took me 5 years. It was a rocky and tumultuous ride. For the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the mistakes I made and the lessons I learned during this journey. I joined Toastmasters in July 1993. January 1995, I received a call from the executive director of Toastmasters International. He said, Sarfaraz, we would like to invite you to speak in the Speakers Showcase at the Toastmasters International Convention in San Diego. You have been highly recommended. I was excited. I made it to San Diego. 2 days before the World Championship of Public Speaking, I was sitting and talking to Ron Smith, Distinguished Toastmaster, who was the immediate past District Governor of District 25, and Brenda Waters, who was the District 25 District Governor at the time. Brenda said, Sarfaraz, you have to pay your dues. I looked at her, what dues? I had just finished serving a 1-year term as area governor of Area 31 in Arlington. She said, I want you to go through the district leadership path. That means go from division governor to the district governor. I said, no. She said, why? I said, I want to compete. They gave me a strange look. It was 1995. I said, oh, I want to compete and get to the World Championship of Public Speaking by 2000. What was I thinking? That's only 5 years. So my journey began. In 1996, I competed and made it to the district level contest at the Holiday Inn in Bedford. I came second to a Toastmaster from Waco who lit up the room with his smile. Second place the first time, that's not bad. So I competed again. In 1997, I made it again to the district level at the Holiday Inn, this time in North DFW. I went home empty-handed. I was disappointed. Said, okay, I'll try again. In 1998, at the division contest in Fort Worth, I was competing against a young, pretty, fresh face. She had just transferred from Philadelphia. District 25 Toastmasters and judges were tired of listening to me. So I ended up taking second place at the division contest. I said, hey, I'm stuck in reverse. Second place first time, no place second time, now I'm taking second place at division. At this rate, by 2000, I'll be second at the club. Something's wrong with this picture. I thought, should I compete? Then I realized I only have 2 years to get to the World Championship of Speaking. So I tried again. In 1999, I make it to the district contest at Sheraton, North DFW. It's in the ballroom. I'm on stage speaking. And as I'm giving the speech, and I did not know at the time, next door was the Irving High School prom night. They'd hired Irving police security officers. The officer decided he was going to walk around the area and check out. From the back of the room, we had a Sergeant Rom sitting. The doors had long brass handles that you have to use all the power to open it, and it makes noise. The officer did that. The Sergeant Rom saw the uniform officer. She couldn't say anything. She let him open the door. For a brief moment, I forgot where I was. And the audience and the judges forgot that I was speaking. So you have heard, if you've been to a contest, they say, oh, don't make any noise. If you make a noise, you have to make the same noise at the same time during all the speeches. It doesn't happen that way. So I ended up taking second place again. It was a disappointment, but I said, oh yeah, I'm no longer in reverse. I'm back on track. So I competed. 2000, with my speech, Leave a Legacy, I won the District 25 International Speech Contest. I won, not because I was great, I won because the district finally got the right judges. So I'm in Galveston. Before I got to Galveston, I discovered the results of the previous 3 years of Region 3 International Speech Contest. And I found out that during those 3 years, speaker number 7 took first place twice. Speaker number 8 took first place once. The lowest ranking speaker to take a trophy was speaker number 5, who took number 3 once. This means speakers 1 through 4 went home empty-handed. We did the drawing for the speaking order. At 8, a young, small stature Toastmaster from Aurora, Colorado, took speaker number 7. I draw and look at my slip, speaker number 3. I'm thinking, Houston, we have a problem. Because I remembered speakers 1 through 4 don't win anything. And I heard a voice say, speaker number 3, this is Houston. Set the standard high and let the chips fall where they may. So during these 5 years,